All right. Well, we're going to start off tonight's show with my new theme song. Here we go.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
That's enough. I'm going to do it my way, baby. I was supposed to fade out. I wasn't supposed to change that. Well, I guess I'll have to edit that out. Anyway, TRUTHSLINGER here. It's good to be with you. Date's wrong. Banana America Day wrong. That's about it. That's Banana America Day 38. So today they found Trump guilty of apparently possibly molesting some woman, but not quite raping her 29 years ago in a department store changing room based on somebody's word. And they found him guilty. And apparently that's cool. So, you know, if that makes any of you feel good, I mean, I just really hope one of my somebody comes out of my life 29 years from now and can just make some damn accusation against me and say, well, you remember that night you did that shit to me? And I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like 29 years, man. Lady, shouldn't you brought this up a little bit earlier? Right? It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bull fucking shit. None of it is true. None of it's real. It's all a bunch of crap. You know it. I know it. The American people know it, as they say. So this is my channel. I don't think you can glean anything secret off of there. There's no passwords up there. This is what's going on. I uploaded a video, and I've been reading audiobooks all day, and trying to pay the bills, and things are great, and I'm super happy, but I'm tired. I'm actually surprised how important it is to have the correct diction when you are reading a book and the only thing you are thinking about is what you are listening to. It's not the same. See, I can get on here and I can be sloppy with what I say. I can kind of like drop off on my pronunciation. I can't do that kind of shit when you read the books. So it's very taxing. It's very difficult. And I'm surprised how many times I have to rewind because I say something that my mouth should just form the words properly, but for some reason it doesn't work. So you end up doing a lot of rewinding, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but you learn, and then you get longer paragraphs. I get ripping through it. Once I get the feel of the book, it gets better. So, but it's tough. I mean, sit here, crook in the neck, reading, and whatever. I know, tough life, right? So you hear about my bitch about what I do for a living. So here's my channel. And here's the stuff I've been populating. And the cool part is that the channel's kind of doing something. It's kind of taken off lately. I got 320 something subscribers at this point, 321, I think. And I just put this thing up, and I'm learning how these algorithms work. They're very fascinating. I have to be put up a video at a certain time of the day for it to be successful in general. And then there are certain things clearly that are associated with the news and trends that are going on. And then, of course, you got to label the crap and tag the crap out of your video and describe it correctly so that all the, words, the search keywords and all that kind of stuff. But there are some days I will make an absolutely beautiful video, right? I will make a gorgeous video. I'm pleased with it. My wife is pleased with it. We just think it is the bomb. It is the funniest fucking thing I've ever done. And I get stoked. I work on it, whatever, and I upload it, and YouTube doesn't show it to anyone. It's the strangest damn thing. The shorts feed just doesn't present it to anyone to watch. And so it just sits there and it gets 0 damn views. But see, I try not to get too upset because it's been presented 0 times. So how the hell why should I be depressed about nobody's chosen something that's never been seen? Right? Understand? So when they do have what I make presented in front of them, in general, what I find is that better than, I'd say, north of 75% of the time, people choose to look at me over 4 other things on the screen. Now, what I've got up on the screen now, and I want you to look at, this is one of my best videos like ever. And this is why I'm spending some time talking about it on this show. This thing is just going freaking nuts, okay? I think the best that I've ever had is somewhere around a couple of 100 views per minute, right? In 1 minute period of time. And we're currently already at 50 views per minute. And this thing has been up a very short period of time. Typically, I do not see any traffic on my shorts until about the 15-minute mark. And then at that point, I mean, somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes, I start to see some stuff. And then at that point, I've had stuff take off at the 30-minute point. But then after that, definitely, it's dead on arrival. It's not going to do anything. You might as well just delete the son of a bitch and re-upload it because I've done that. And it seems like after I work my ass off on a short and then nobody watches it, I kind of feel like, I want somebody to see it. So I'll just delete the son of a bitch and put it back up there. Now, this one, I haven't looked at the analytics in depth, but I was shocked. I've been working all day. I threw this son of a bitch together. It was just a clip of Tucker and Elon giggling and laughing, right? And I found it on Twitter. I find a lot of stuff on Twitter. So I just repackaged the damn thing and said, newsflash, right? Did you know that Tucker Carlson is fired from Fox News? And he knows Elon Musk. And it's just a clip of them being stupid and giggling back and forth. I'll show it to you in a second. And so I threw it up there, man. And I mean, like, I spent, 5 minutes on this thing? Like, very little, right? But life and news and circumstances favored me clearly. And this thing took off within, probably about 5 minutes. That's what I would think. Because it looks like I've been at this for about 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes now, out of a whole hour, right? So, this thing took off. Shit, this thing took off. Yeah, what time is it now? It's one thing about Google Analytics is, YouTube Analytics, far superior to Rumble. Rumble sucks. It just you can't get anything off this. So yeah, this thing took off. My first hit, my first view, at 9:44. So 15 minutes, and I'm already in the 383 range. So this is big, Now it seems as if it's already starting to peter off, but I've seen this kind of stuff, It's weird. The views come in and they don't get like registered till later, and this number will get higher, and then these numbers will get higher, and see this number's already starting to go up. So Yeah, if we just keep an eye on this. But yeah, you can see in comparison to my other videos for the last 48 hours, right? This thing is rocking. This is like right out of the park, man. So very cool. Very cool. Pretty excited about that. All right. So that's what's going on with my channel. And I got a new theme song. And yeah, so this is my channel. Here's the channel. And it's kind of rocking, you know. I started another channel called Mindful Musings, and I think I'd like you to look at that. It's really neat. My voice happens to be deep, and it has a nice timbre, and so other people seem to like it. And I thought, well, shoot, why should I be selling my voice to others when I can be using my voice to cover my own stuff, right? So I started the Mindful Musings thing and started some kind of hypnotic stuff. I've done some guided meditations in the past, and I like to do that kind of thing. And so I've become as I do these voiceover things, and I've been doing characters voices for years, and I've now come up with a new character, and that character's name is Dave. Would you like me to do Dave for you? All right, of course I'll do Dave for you. Hi, my name is Dave. I am the voice of Mindful Musings. So that's generally the idea. You get it, right? That's the way you do the movie trailer voice. You just get the pickup and the gain up on your mic, and you get it real close. And then you go, an evil so terrifying they locked it up and threw away the key. You know, just shit like that. Deep, resonant voice. Anyway, so that's the kind of stuff I do for my day job, and then I support this channel, and then I do stuff like this. So here's my shorts, right? Here's just a promo, and then this picked the stupidest picture of me, right? Of course, it's like, why do they make you always look like stupid? There I am. Where am I? Yeah. Anyway, I look really retarded there. So. Okay, let's go over to the Twitter feed and let's look at what the hell's going on and see, and then I'll wrap this thing up and we'll upload it and call it a night, right? So this is the message from Tucker Carlson. So this is the show's about Tucker Carlson, essentially getting together with Elon Musk, and I think that is the coolest shit. And I've been thinking about this a lot. Twitter, you can directly upload video to Twitter. You have a Twitter account. They're up there. They're not searchable. It's a different kind of way to upload videos, but people can watch your videos, and it is the freest free speech out there known to man at this point. Because Elon, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's way better. I mean, I've been shut down on YouTube pretty damn quick. So anyway, all right. So let's listen to Tucker talk about this.
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. You often hear people say the news is full of lies, but most of the time that's not exactly right. Much of what you see on television or read the New York Times is in fact true in the literal sense. It could pass one of the media's own fact checks. Lawyers would be willing to sign off on it. In fact, they may have.
Right.
But that doesn't make it true.
Nope.
It's not true.
Nope.
At the most basic level, the news you consume is a lie of the stealthiest and most insidious kind. Facts have been withheld on purpose, along with proportion and perspective.
Right. And that is why I need to make an unashamed, unabashed commercial right here, right now. Like, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell, because we are the alternative. We are your alternative to legacy news media. You can't get truth. Even Tucker Carlson got fired off of Fox News. Are you going to go to Fox News now to listen to your stuff? No. You're going to come to me, and you're going to come here. So do that stuff down there. Just do it.
You are being manipulated. How does that work? Let's see. If I tell you that a man has been unjustly arrested for armed robbery, that is not, strictly speaking, a lie. He may have been framed. At this point, there's been no trial, so no one can really say. But if I don't mention the fact that the same man has been arrested for the same crime 6 times before,
Or 60.
am I really informing you? No, I'm not. I'm misleading you.
Right.
And that's what the news media are doing in every story that matters, every day of the week, every week of the year. What's it like to work in a system like that? After more than 30 years in the middle of it, we could tell you stories.
Bet
The
you
best you
can.
can hope for in the news business at this point is the freedom to tell the fullest truth that you can. But there are always limits. And you know that if you bump up against those limits often enough, you will be fired for it. That's not a guess, it's guaranteed.
Fact.
Every person who works in English language media understands that.
And I don't work for anyone else, and I don't get paid by anyone else. I just bring you what I do, the new news, because I'm passionate about it. So
The rule of
you can trust me, right? Makes sense?
what you can't say defines everything. It's filthy, really, and it's utterly corrupting. You can't have a free society if people aren't allowed to say what they think is true.
Right.
Speech is the fundamental prerequisite for democracy. That's why it's enshrined in the first of our constitutional amendments. Amazingly, as of tonight, there aren't many platforms left that allow free speech.
No.
The last big one remaining in the world, the only one, is Twitter.
That's
where
right.
we are now. Twitter has long served as the place where our national conversation incubates and develops. Twitter is not a partisan site. Everybody's allowed here, and we think that's a good thing. And yet, for the most part, the news that you see analyzed on Twitter comes from media organizations that are themselves thinly disguised propaganda outlets. You see it on cable news, you talk about it on Twitter. The result may feel like a debate, but actually the gatekeepers are still in charge. We think that's a bad system. We know exactly how it works, and we're sick of it. Starting soon, we'll be bringing a new version of the show we've been doing for the last 6.5 years to Twitter.
Nice.
We bring some other things too, which we'll tell you about.
Nice.
But for now, we're just grateful to be here.
Yes.
Free speech is the main right that you have. Without it, you have no others. See you soon.
Nice. Nice. I'm excited. And I've heard that Fox News has called Tucker Carlson and said, I'm sorry, we made a mistake. Yeah, you bet your ass you did. You lost 2/3 of your viewing demographic, you dumb assholes. Right? And now Tucker's going to go out and he's going to destroy you, Rupert Murdoch, and destroy you, Paul Ryan. And yes, if you didn't know, Paul Ryan is, I guess, I think he's he's on the board of directors. I think he's maybe the head of the board of directors. Yeah, that's why Fox News sucks, okay? And that's why you can't count on anything. This stuff is all filtered out, man. You think Fox News is bringing you conservative news? It's not. And if you think that CNN competing with Fox News, ultimately they're owned by the same interests, okay? All of this arguing back and forth is to give you the illusion that you have a choice between two really different ideas, right? But what they're both doing is they're covering up, the magnitude of what the hell is going on, right? So let me just zoom in here and talk to you just for one real quick second. There is so much crap going on, okay? The Hunter Biden laptop, we know that Joe Biden and his entire family, 8, 10, 12 members of the family, tomorrow James Comer is going to drop, that like a dozen members of the Biden family have been being paid by the Chinese Communist fucking Party. Okay? And they looked up Donald Trump's ass with a microscope, okay, for the last how many years? 6 or 7 years. And they still continue to find nothing. And they hang some shit around his neck, this 29 years old, that isn't true. And how are you going to defend yourself? I mean, imagine somebody coming out of your life 30 years ago and saying, you did this stuff to me. And then a whole group of people, a room full of people in a room, 12 people just go, yeah, we believe her. Just because they're a bunch of partisan sons of bitches, right? God, the border, Title 42 is going to end like tomorrow. What the hell? I mean, I've heard numbers from 75,000 to 175,000 people standing at the frickin' border waiting to come across. Just rush the damn thing. Well, if you haven't got it strapped on yet and you don't have some sort of exit plan and exit strategy, you better get one really frickin' fast because this is going sideways now. It ain't going to get any better. I'm convinced. I don't think we're going to get back in power to be able to pull this son of a bitch nosedive out from hitting the mountain. I don't think so. I don't think so. We all better be ready. Anyway, show's long enough. You've heard enough of me. You've heard enough of what's going on during the day. I love you. I'm blessed to be able to bring this stuff for you. Please support me, like, subscribe, share the message, spread it to other people. My name is TruthSlinger, and I am the hell out of here, right? I'm out. I'm out. I'm just out.